Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're gonna be recapping the Super Wild Card, and we're gonna be previewing the next round, the divisional round. And we're gonna start this off. This gonna be a fun one, man. We're gonna start this off with the Cowboys versus Packers.
It depends on who it's fun to, because it sure as hell ain't fun to me. Do we have to? Do we have to start with this one?
Yeah, man, this is what the people want to hear. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like,
Whatever. Okay, since the people, aka Mar, wants to hear the Cowboys, do we have to, bro? That's the question. I don't want to.
all right. Let's go. Let's
fucking trash, bro.
How about this? Let's go to the.
Nah, I'll do it.
Down
bro.
the block.
No, cause I gotta keep the same energy for both teams, bro.
Exactly.
I gotta keep the same energy for my Cowboys, so we might as well get it out the way, man. What's the question, bro? Ask the question.
What? Okay, I saw breaking news with Buddy name. I don't even respect your coach's name. What's his
Mike
name?
McCarthy.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy.
First of all, you have zero reason to not respect him. Zero. Three straight 12-5 seasons.
And first round exits.
If there's anybody you don't want that you should not want to respect, it's Dan Quinn. It's Dan Quinn, bro. Plain and simple. Please tell me that defense looked good. Please tell me that defense looked competent, bro.
Why were you guys 12-5 in the first place, though? Wasn't it your defense?
No, it was our offense, nigga. What are you talking about? It was our offense.
You guys were 12-5 because of your offense.
Yes, bro.
Yes, they had an MVP.
We won multiple games because the defense failed. Bro, y'all niggas don't know ball, and that's why I hate talking to y'all, bro.
Y'all started off like undefeated because of your defense. You were like 5-0.
No, we were not. No, we're not. We started through 5 games. We were 3-2, and then the offense. Then CD Lamb was like, "Coach, give me the ball." And you seen what happened when we got CD the ball. We started winning. We started winning.
Parsons was literally in the DPOY conversation because the defense was so good.
No, bro, but it wasn't though. The defense was good, but the offense was better. Not like through 5 weeks.
Sounds like a fucking championship team to me. Shit.
Hey, nah, bro. I was watching that game. I started taking notes. I had to remember this shit, bro.
Hey, Mar, let me ask you a question. Mar. Mar, let me ask you a question. Mar, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, buddy.
Nah, that's crazy.
Where was your team, lad? Where was your team on Sunday? Where were the Giants on Sunday?
Oh my
where
God,
were they?
They're where they belong, right with you.
Okay,
bro.
then. Where were the Dolphins? They went to the same place.
Oh
Because you jumped ship and you still failed. Like you tried to pick a better team and you still picked the wrong team.
The Chiefs, though. The Dolphins.
That does not matter. That does not matter.
Y'all
See,
played.
and you're a Jordan Love is nice, bro. What are you doing?
This was Jordan Love's first playoff.
It doesn't matter.
Ever.
That shit does not matter, bro. It does not matter. It does not matter at all.
That doesn't matter?
No, nigga. It does not. When you have a team like that, it doesn't matter, bro. Like the Packers are well coached. Mike McCarthy got out coached. So tell me Matt LaFleur is a bad coach.
He's cool, but he ain't no coach you're supposed to get out coached to. When you got just
Cowboys need a 99 overall on everything, bro. They need 99 offense, defense, coaching, cheering.
Is Matt LaFleur a top 10 coach?
Yes, nigga. Name 10 better. Right now.
I'd have to go look at the coaches.
Yeah.
Name 10 better.
You obviously got Andy Reid, Kyle Shanahan,
Mike Tomlin.
No.
Mike Tomlin's not better?
No.
That's iffy. That's very iffy.
All right, I guess.
And you got
Mike Vrabel.
No, his team just went 6-11, nigga. Hell no.
Man, you talking about the team that traded
his team just went
safety?
It does not matter. It does not matter. It does not matter. They just went 6-11. They just went 6-11. They just went 6-11.
Andy Reid, Kyle Shanahan, John Harbaugh,
Dolphins coach. What's his name?
Mike McDaniels.
Yeah,
no.
Mike is absolutely better than him.
No, he's not.
I'm putting Mike McDaniel over Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur is definitely a top 10 coach, but I'm just trying to name.
What about Brian Daboll?
No, nigga. What? Hell no.
Fuck no.
Really? Okay. I would personally have Brian Daboll in.
Of course you would, because you're a Giants fan.
All right, Mark. So what's your
You say Sean McVay? Sean McVay's better?
Sean McVay.
Sean
McVay, yes. Sean McVay is hands down, yes, easily.
Who else we got?
What about Kevin O'Connell for the Vikings?
Dan Campbell's better.
No.
Dan Campbell's better.
Dan Campbell's better, so that's like 6.
No. We're on 8. It was at 6.
We're not. We're not. You added 2, and I said hell no.
The 2 we added was Sean McVay, nigga. Sean McVay and Dan Campbell.
Yeah, but
that's not 8. That's 6.
We have Andy Reid, Kyle Shanahan, John Harbaugh. Then we had fucking Sean McVay, Dan Campbell. That's it.
The Dolphins.
5.
Oh, Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel. That's 6, and I don't think so. I don't agree.
Kevin Stefanski.
No, he's not a better head coach than Matt LaFleur. Hell no.
Is D'Amico Ryans a better head coach than Matt LaFleur?
No, he's a rookie head coach. He's a good head coach. Don't get me wrong. He's a good head coach. He cooked this season, bro. He cooked, but no.
But you just said that rookie seasons don't matter, right? Because when you got it, you got it.
No, I said he's a rookie head coach, and he still cooked. That's what I said.
He could be better.
Matt LaFleur is like 10-ish though.
He's top 10, but like I said, bro,
so he's in that.
We were. So is Mike? Is Mike McCarthy a top 10 head coach? Would you put Mike McCarthy in there?
You said Kyle Shanahan, so yeah,
he's around that range.
All right, Mark. I have a question for you. Right?
What's up?
So Aaron Rodgers, right? So the whole reason that the Packers are even in the playoffs right now is because Matt LaFleur could run his offense the way that he wants to run it. Because when Aaron Rodgers was there, it was Aaron Rodgers' show, and he was running how he wanted to run the offense. Just how like Tom Brady was wherever.
But that's not true though. That's not true though.
That's
not true
bro.
though. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not true.
Look, I'm telling you right now, bro. Robert Saleh is a terrible head coach, and if Aaron Rodgers was playing, they would be in the playoffs right now. Do you agree or you don't?
I agree, but that's because Robert Saleh is a defensive head coach. The Jets were a top 10 defense all season. The offense is where they failed because they didn't have a quarterback. Zach Wilson, Tim Boyle. That's why they did not make the playoffs. They had no offense. They barely had a running game because Breece Hall was barely playing. Dalvin Cook washed. He's playing with the Ravens now. He was washed. Bro, they did not make the playoffs because they had a terrible defense and they still won 7 games. They had a terrible offense and they still won 7 games with that terrible offense. Yeah, so if you want to say any unit, both of us. No, he's not right at all because he said that the reason why the Jets aren't in the playoffs is because Robert Saleh. That's not true.
If they had Aaron Rodgers, they'd be there.
Yeah, if they had, that's right. If they had Aaron Rodgers, of course, because Aaron Rodgers is one of the greats. Him in that offense, you have to be a decent quarterback to because that offense is not trash. They had no quarterback all season, so that's why they were bad.
No offensive line, no quarterback, nobody to run the offense.
They had a decent O-line. Their O-line was not terrible. Every
single Jets game that I've seen, the quarterback Zach Wilson was getting pressured every single season.
Because Zach Wilson made dumb plays. Zach Wilson does.
I agree. Zach Wilson is terrible. Zach Wilson is terrible.
Bro, but you cannot blame.
Look, you can't have a quarterback just running around in fucking circles every single fucking play.
He does that on his own. He does it on his own. He did, bro. Zach Wilson did that on his own because he's trying to make O-lines
look bad, bro.
Bro, exactly. You can't sit here and be like,
but it was doing the same shit with the other quarterbacks with Trevor Siemian and Tim Boyle.
No, it wasn't like that. They were, bro, because they're still bad, but they're not Aaron Rodgers level. Obviously, they're obviously not top 32 level. Because if they were, they would be that. But you can't put all the sacks on like when Joe Burrow was like tops in sacks in 2021. I think it was. Was his O-line bad? Yeah, but a lot of those sacks was because he was doing too much and trying to make a play every time because he felt like he had to. When sometimes he had clean pockets and he was just trying to make a play because he got scared and he would figure he had to scramble or something. So not all situations are the same. Like not every time you lead the league in sacks because you have a bad O-line or anything like that. Because you do too much.
Okay, and
Joe Flacco was in that pocket last year, he looked fine.
How did Aaron Rodgers tear his Achilles again? By running out around the pocket.
By trying to make a play. He could have very easily threw the ball away. By trying to make a play.
Things like that on the Packers as well. Like that's not.
But everybody knows. But MetLife turf is ass. So people want to blame it on the turf. Like that's where he got hurt at MetLife Stadium. But there's a consensus around the NFL that they have the worst field in the NFL. Like that's where a majority of the injuries happen is because it's at MetLife, bro. Their field is terrible.
Yeah. I don't think you can put that on the O-line.
But back to this Cowboy shit, bro. I gotta be objective. I can't be biased, bro. I had notes, but I threw them because I was gonna make a video. But I took notes post game. I had to take the notes when I was collected, bro. Because if I took notes at the time, you would have had to arrest me for a hate crime, bro. Because I was saying some crazy shit, bro. I was saying crazy stuff. But so I had to take notes when I was more calm and collected. But the point that some of the main things that I was writing down was the defense. Well, because I got to the defense first. Like I got to the offense eventually, but the defense was my main takeaway. Was my main point because on the Packers' first drive, they drive down the field. Well, we stop them at third down. Stop them at second down, I think. Second or third down, we get a sack. Right, they're about to punt the ball. DeRon Bland comes out and gets a illegal contact penalty that gives them automatic first down. That gave them life. And so they drove down some more. They got inside the red zone. DeMarcus Lawrence, we get them to third and goal. DeMarcus Lawrence jumps off sides. That gives them an automatic first down. And we're about to hold them to a field goal. If they kick a field goal, we could be potentially talking about a completely different game. But they scored a touchdown. And that is where all the momentum and all just everything blew out the sails, right? Because we thought we were going to get stops. We are undisciplined. That's been a problem all year. We were the most penalized team in the league. Undisciplined, commit stupid penalties, and just doing too much at the wrong times, like at clutch time, like third downs. We're committing stupid penalties. It happened. That's been our Achilles heel all season, being undisciplined. But
that sounds like a coaching issue.
Oh, okay. I'm getting to that because I said that. That is my biggest issue with Mike McCarthy. If anything, if you should have any reason to want to fire, to want to slander Mike McCarthy, is because he does not have this team. He doesn't have discipline instilled in this team. Like I said, if I was a head coach, in order to instill discipline for every penalty you commit, that's $10K. You commit a penalty, that's $10,000 coming out your check. That's what I would do, me personally. But I'm not a head coach. So that's his problem, and that has been the Cowboys' problem for a really long time. When we go back to the beginning of Mike McCarthy, undisciplined, hella penalties. When we go to Jason Garrett, undisciplined, hella penalties. It's been like that forever. Like we've always been an undisciplined team because it seems like our coaches don't have discipline themselves. Mike McCarthy's a terrible clock manager. We've seen that all year last year. Mike McCarthy's a terrible clock manager. He was like that in Green Bay. That goes with being undisciplined. You have to be disciplined yourself as a coach to instill discipline in players. But back to the game. I personally, if I told you that we were going to blow them out, I would have been lying. I may have said that, but that was the bias in me, like supporting my team. I was not surprised that this shit happened. I really, you may not believe it, but I really was not surprised that this was the outcome. Because the Packers own us, bro. They own us, and y'all may not believe it, bro. But I'm talking to my I'm talking to my friends, bro. I'm telling them, hey, I thought we were gonna win, but I wouldn't have been surprised if A, it was close and we won, or B, we just got beat. I wouldn't have been surprised. And I wasn't surprised at this outcome because of the reason I just named. Undisciplined. We have no fight. We have no physicality. Jair Alexander, speaking of Jair Alexander, I got some words for him. But Jair Alexander basically bullied CeeDee Lamb, bro. Most of the one play where Dak threw to CeeDee Lamb was incomplete. After the play, Jair just pushed him in his back and CeeDee did nothing. He did nothing, bro. Like, absolutely. He didn't do anything back. He didn't respond. He just hit. No, nigga, I'm not. I'm naming reasons as to why we didn't
I
win.
thought Elijah was counting. Like,
I don't know what he's doing.
How many
but
touchdowns the Packers got? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, because our defense is undisciplined. And another thing, and reason when I was going back to saying, if you should want to not respect, when you say you don't respect Mike McCarthy, if there's anybody on that coaching staff you shouldn't want to respect or you should want gone, it's Dan Quinn.
Pushing agendas is crazy.
I'm not pushing agendas, nigga. I'm speaking facts. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me
you're wrong.
So, shut up, nigga. You didn't make the playoffs. Anyways.
Anyone that's not a... Shut up, nigga. You haven't won a ring in 30 years. What the fuck are we doing?
And you haven't been back to the playoffs since you won your ring, nigga. That's been 10 years ago. Let it go.
Oh, wow.
Anyways.
So would you rather have a ring or go to the playoffs?
I'd rather consistently make the playoffs. I'd rather consistently make the playoffs.
Be a first round exit.
I would rather consistently make the playoffs than have a middle of the pack pick every year because we're not bad enough to tank. We're not bad enough to have a top pick, or we're not good enough to make the playoffs.
You consistently have a middle of the pack pick every year anyway.
24 is not middle of the pack. If you break it into fours, that's the bottom. That's the fourth percentile, bro.
You're getting a middle pick.
That's not middle, nigga. That's the end of the draft.
And going one round.
That's the end of the draft. You either get the 24th.
You got a participation trophy later picker than us.
And
Congratulations.
nigga, y'all have like a 16 to.
We don't have a Dak. We don't have a CD. We don't have a Tony Pollard. We don't have a Micah, and we still are getting a similar pick to you.
No, actually, well, let me see what y'all's pick is. Tankathon. Hold on, let me see what y'all's pick is.
Let me talk about the Cowboys.
Hold on, because I wasn't done. I kept getting rudely interrupted, bro. Y'all currently have y'all have the 12th pick. Y'all have the 12th pick. But like I was trying to say, bro, if there's anybody you should want gone, it's Dan Quinn. I feel like he gave up on us because there's no way you switch up the schemes this late into the season. You're in the playoffs. Run what got you there. Multiple times I've seen we've been a primarily man coverage team all season. And then when you get to the playoffs, if you lose this game, you go home, and you've been winning games by running man coverage most of the season, you decide to run zone coverage. Jordan Love is one of the best quarterbacks versus zone coverage, and he ate that shit up. There were I can name 4 plays where I was like, holy shit, what? Like, are we in cover 4 quarters or something? Because there was no way that there should have been a 15-yard difference between the wide receiver and the nearest closest Cowboy defender. It happened 4 times Sunday. 4. And it's embarrassing. Dan Quinn, I don't respect you anymore. Michael Parsons, you're still one of my favorite players, but you talked all this shit and you did not perform. You had one pressure. All game. The defense failed us, bro. Now, when I get to the offense, let me cook. Let me talk, bro. I know I said earlier, either pre-pod or before, I was talking about how Dak had to force stuff, even though we were only down 7-0. Yeah, Dak had 4 passes in the first quarter. When he got to the second quarter, that's when he had to start. And 0 yards, so thank you. He had 4 passes for 0 yards, 1 completion that went for absolutely nothing, and an interception. That could have been a PI, but we ain't gonna talk about that. That game was 27-0 in the second quarter. It was over. At the moment. It was when they went up 20-0. When Aaron Jones when he scored that's his second touchdown, bro. That's when I knew it was wraps. It was 20-0, bro. And you can talk about Dak all day. You can say he's trash. You can say whatever you want. I'm not putting this loss on Dak Prescott. I'm not. There's no way in hell you're going to get me to do that because Dak Prescott does not play defense. The defense gave up 41 offensive points. You can't get me to put this game on Dak. I'm not. I'm putting it on the coaching staff and the defense, bro. Putting it on Dan Quinn and the defense. This has been a top 5 defense all year, and then Jordan Love comes in your house and fucks you. He runs through your defense, bro. Aaron Jones runs through your defense. Jordan Love airs your defense out, bro. Dan Quinn. We were top 5 in almost every statistical category, maybe except rushing the ball. And the Packers come in there and rail you in your own home, bro. They kick down AT&T Stadium doors. and said, "This is my shit. We might as well go ahead and put a G at the 50 and Packers on both end zones, bro." They got 2 homes, one in Green Bay, one in Arlington, Texas.
Yeah.
Embarrassing loss, embarrassing day, embarrassing to be a Cowboys fan at that point. But shit, that was last week. Let's look forward to the offseason.
Since AT&T Stadium has become the Dallas
They're
Cowboys,
10-1, nigga. Yeah, they're undefeated.
Since AT&T has become the Dallas Cowboys home stadium, the Green Bay Packers have more playoff wins in that stadium than the Dallas Cowboys. They have 3 wins, and the Cowboys have 2 in their own stadium.
It be like that sometimes. I mean, what else do you want me to say, bro? It be like that. Like
this has been happening for years, man. Like holy,
happening for years. The Cowboys Stadium just opened like 2009. So was that 14, 15 years ago?
Aaron Rodgers was just always on the 5 to 7 seed, just tapping that ass up, I guess. Shit.
But that's not true because it just started like 2016. It just started in 2016. Bro.
Wait,
2016?
2016 is recent?
Is 2016 not recent, bro? Like,
So we won a ring
That's
recently.
8 years.
So you've been talking shit about us not winning a ring recently, but now 2016 is recent.
Thank you.
Y'all won in 2015. Y'all won the 15-16 season.
Come on.
This was
2016.
16-17.
We won the ring. We had the championship
year is
ceremony
gonna be
in
your
2016.
Okay, so since 2017, that's when this shit started because it was 2017, 20
Oh my god.
2018, 20
Hey,
this year, and then the Super Bowl. So that's 3-0.
Mike, I got a question for you, bro. This is my last question. I'm probably about to hop off. Are you done saying that this is your year?
No,
Is this
I'll
done?
never be done. No, I'll never be done. You can't get me to stop saying it. No, nigga, 2025 is our year. I don't give a fuck. You'll never get me to stop saying this is our year. You could pay me $1 million and I'll never stop saying it. I won't say it. I will not say it, bro.
At least you admit now it's at least delusion.
Call it what you want. I call it fandom. Call it what you want, bro. I mean, you have a reason to not be optimistic about your team. Like, I don't. Like, we're consistently decent.
You're consistently losing.
It happens. Only one team can win, bro. Only one team can win. So that's how I look at shit. Only one team can win.
All right. So when Dak Prescott come into the league?
He came to the league in 2016.
Okay, that was when the Broncos won the Super Bowl, correct?
It was the year after. It was the following season.
After the win.
The following season.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. And how many playoff wins does Dak Prescott got at this moment in time?
2.
2. Exactly. What are we talking about here?
Okay. I'm literally done trying to break this shit down to you.
2 playoff wins
in 2016. No, hold on.
The Super Bowl is so long.
In 2016. Listen, shut up and listen, bro. Shut up and listen.
If we go from 2015 to 2025, we have more playoff wins than they do.
No, you don't. It will be
Yes,
one
we do.
because you have one. You
We
have
3.
It'll be.
We have 3 because we
Yeah.
went through a Super Bowl run. That's 3 playoff wins.
But that's not gonna happen. So
No, I'm
actually,
saying,
Dak Prescott has. Hold on.
2015 to 2025. We
Hey,
have more
look at the
playoff
past
wins.
10 years. The Broncos have more playoff wins than y'all.
We have more
Actually,
playoff wins
yes.
than y'all. Yes.
Since 2014
So?
to 2024.
And you've made more playoffs.
Who cares? Who honestly cares, bro? Like, who cares?
That's
But
crazy thinking about.
Let me break this down to you. You want to, bro? You want to blame. Y'all want to blame Dak so
You got
bad.
more-
Dak is just this terrible quarterback. You blame Dak.
It's not
yeah,
Dak.
y'all are.
It's not Dak. It's the whole Cowboys franchise. It's the whole
Yes,
Cowboys
the whole-
franchise.
Okay, then. So say that instead of just saying Dak, bro. Say that.
No one
Nobody-
said that.
We said Cowboys suck. That's what
Nigga,
You're just
That's what I
insecure
said.
about your quarterback, so you're hearing stuff.
no.
man.
Let me break this. I've broken this. Let me break this down to you. Do I have to? Let me break this down to you. You want to talk about playoff wins and who has play? Let me break it down to you. 2016, Aaron Rodgers happened. Everybody know. 2017, Zeke got suspended. We couldn't do shit. 2018, listen, shut up, nigga. Let me talk. 2018, we got him. We went 3-5. Then we got Amari Cooper, turned that shit around. We we beat the Seahawks in the division in a wild card, and then Dak outplayed Jared Goff in the divisional round, but we had no. Shut up and let me fucking talk. And we had no run defense. They ran for 300 fucking yards. I want to see you beat a team after they ran for 300 yards on you. Anyways, 2019, that was just bad defense, mid offense. 2019, bad year. 2020, Dak break his fucking ankle on record-setting pace. He had 2,000 yards in 4.5 games. Almost 2,000 yards in 4.5 games. 2021, we go 12-5. We win the division, make the playoffs. San Francisco, that was a bad matchup. San Francisco, great team, bro. 2022, Dak breaks his thumb. Cooper Rush go 4-1. Then we beat Tampa Bay. We make the divisional, beat Tampa Bay. Then we lose to San Francisco, only by 7. And then this year we do the same thing, win the division, 12-5, make the playoffs. You know what? You know the rest. So when you talk about how many times did I say bad defense? It was more than I said bad offense. Who's been the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys? Dak Prescott. We've had more bad defenses than we've had bad offenses. Even in 2020,
so throw 2 pick sixes in a game.
We didn't throw 2 pick sixes. He didn't throw 2 pick sixes. He threw 1.
Basically
2.
No, it's not basically because we could have held them to 3. The defense could have held them to 3 and they didn't. So not basically 2 pick sixes. It's
Dak
1.
and he
honestly returned it at first. He just got
He did. He was down. He was down by contact. He didn't. Yes, he did not step out of bounds. He was down by contact. So and that was at like the 20.
And it's like
so when you have an elite defense, you should be able to stop them from scoring a touchdown. Nigga, the defense was bad the whole game. Like, y'all got to stop blaming Dak for shit that he couldn't control. He doesn't play fucking defense.
He can't control Mike. He threw the ball and gave the offense 30 yards to a touchdown. What do you mean? He literally put them in.
Did he get okay? So take that. So take those 2 away. Take those 2 away. Take those 2 away. Take away the pick 6. Take away the interception that led to a touchdown.
Yes.
How many points did Dak Prescott give up? 0 because he doesn't play defense. How many times was the offense put in bad positions because of the defense? Why do you think we went down 27-0 to begin with? 20-0 to begin with because of the defense
in the first quarter.
Nigga, they scored 3 times. They scored 3 times back to back.
He had 0 passing yards in the first quarter, and you're only blaming the defense.
If you would let me talk, I did not just blame the defense, you fucking idiot. I did not. You didn't let me finish. Y'all did, bro.
The defense.
They gave up 41 fucking points, bro. What are you talking about?
Of football and still did not blame Dak not once.
I was not done talking. I was not done, bro. I wasn't finished. I was not finished. And then, if y'all were actually listening instead of trying to respond with lame ass comebacks and was trying to actually hear what I had to say, I did blame Dak Prescott for the 2 interceptions because he was forcing. We were on down 7-0. He shouldn't have felt the need to force right there in that position on the first interception. And then when he got the interception, we went 3 and out. And then I don't even know if we went 3 and out. We had a bad drive, bro. We drove down the field, had to punt it away.
Sounds like Dak.
Then the defense gives up another touchdown. That's 20-0 in the second quarter. And at that point, that you have to start forcing. And how many blown coverages did y'all see that game? Because obviously y'all didn't watch the game. Because if y'all did, y'all would be able to see where the fuck I'm coming from. How many blown coverages did y'all see?
A lot.
Okay then.
I don't know how.
Does Dak Prescott play middle linebacker? Does he play safety? Does he play defensive end? Does he play cornerback?
Mike.
Dak Prescott was not a part of the blown coverages. He wasn't a part of the blown coverages.
We agree.
Okay then. So how can y'all say that this loss is on Dak?
Mike.
He had 0 yards in the first.
It's the whole.
quarter.
All right, listen.
How many yards did he end up with?
You're talking about the fourth quarter where he stat padded?
It just wasn't the fourth quarter, nigga. It was the whole second half.
Who had a better game? Jordan Love or Dak Prescott?
Jordan Love, because he was more efficient. He was more efficient.
Did Dak Prescott almost have 200 more yards? He almost had like 200.
No, it was not. It was only like 130. It was like 130.
Let me
like
check right now.
Because Dak had 403. Jordan Love had 271.
Yeah, 272. Yes.
And bro, 403. And once again, that goes again to
On
when I
60,
said
on 60
on 60 attempts. On 60 attempts.
Why he had to throw the ball 60 times? Because he threw them out the game. So the only way they could come in is
He did not throw them out the game. He did not throw them out the game.
First quarter,
That's not throwing them out the game, nigga. That's 3 more quarters.
2 picks and not throwing.
Because the Packers chewed the clock. We had the ball like twice. They chewed. We had the ball.
If you could chew the clock in the first quarter, that means somebody sold. Who
Yes.
sold?
No, nigga. That's not.
Actively throwing picks 7-0.
He threw one interception. One interception in the first quarter. One interception in the first quarter when he felt like he had to press because nobody else.
What else did he do in the first quarter? What else did he do in the first quarter?
Bro, we barely had the ball in the first quarter. We barely had the ball. Bro, y'all better make me punch my monitor, bro. Like y'all really pissing me off.
What was that Prescott's second quarter stats? It was 1 interception for sure.
Oh my
He
He threw an interception within the first 5 minutes of the second.
No, it was not. It was towards the end of the second quarter, nigga. It was towards the end of the second quarter. So don't even go around. Don't even start that lying bullshit because
Hey,
it was the end of the second quarter.
No. Yeah. Since we want to talk about lying, you said something and I let it slide. Fuck.
What did I say? What did I say?
You said a lie. No, you actually said a lie. I'm
What?
trying to remember.
I mean, it was a decade, bro. So
No. He said it recently, like within the past minute.
What? Cause I didn't lie once. What did I lie about?
That Dak didn't step bad?
No, you just lied about something.
What did I lie about? I don't have a reason to lie, especially about my own team, bro. Like, what did I lie about? Please tell me.
Every year.
I can do that, nigga. That's my team. That's what you're supposed to do as a fan.
You just said
Lamar, if I lied, bro, you should have called it out at that second, and I would have addressed it. Like I
didn't want to interrupt you. When I'm editing it, I'm gonna remember.
So, like I was saying, bro, the Cowboys' biggest problem all season was no run game, and then once again it showed we had no run game. That's why Dak felt like he had the force. You can't run the ball, so what the hell else you gonna do? You gonna pass? You have to. And we have no run defense. Aaron Jones had 21 carries, 118, and 3 touchdowns.
It's a damn shame.
Does Dak play on the D line? Can he stop that?
Run defense is
No.
Can Dak stop throwing from their team from throwing 2 picks?
He threw 2 picks, and he threw 2. Yeah, he threw 2 picks, nigga. Like nobody's denying that.
Because the game would have been within.
Because he felt like he had to. No, the game was a blowout from the beginning, nigga. It was 27-7 in the second quarter, and then the Packers went on to score 14 more fucking points.
You guys.
He threw 2. 2. You act like 2 is not a lot, bro.
That's multiple. He said same picks. 2 is multiple. That grammatically, he is literally right, bro. He threw picks.
He threw picks close together.
They were not close.
He threw
They weren't close.
In the same half. Yes, 2 picks in the first half.
All right, whatever. The score was 27-7 at the end of the first half, bro. And then the Packers went on to score 14 more points, and we only scored 9. The Packers went on to score 14 more points.
So you're telling me if the Packers didn't? Are you telling me if the Packers did not get a pick 6 in the first half, and they didn't get another pick that would have led to a touchdown, that would have been 14 points off their board. So that means the score would have been 20. No, it would have been what? 13 to what? 7 or 6?
No, it would have been 27 minus. It would have been 13-7, and then they went out and scored 14 more points, and we only scored 9. So that's still a blowout. That's still a blowout.
No, listen, if it's 13-7, that's not a game where the Packers have all the momentum in the world to keep scoring. That's a reasonable game.
Nigga, they had the momentum the whole game, even without the picks, even without the interceptions. They still had momentum the whole entire game.
They had momentum though. They have
because of the.
They had momentum because they were able to run the ball. You know why they were able to run the ball?
Who plays defense? Who plays defense?
Bro, Mike, you've been cutting me off, man. Look. When you are actively letting them go on the script that they want to, because you are turning the ball over and not allowing your defense to get set up on time, and their offense could just go and attack your biggest weakness because they don't need a score. They already did. You have to prove you can score on them. That's what happened. Dak Prescott had a terrible start to that game.
No shit, Charlotte. No duh. No fucking duh.
So did the run defense. It's not just
okay. So So when I said the
I'm saying
defense,
it's both. You're not. I'm saying
I said both. I said both at the beginning of my monologue. I said both, and y'all niggas just heard. Y'all just heard Dak and took and ran with it. I said both.
Look, I said the Cowboys are trash. I didn't say Dak was trash. I said the
You
Cowboys.
still said Dak was trash. You still said Dak was trash.
Dak trash. Dak is a part of it too. He's also trash. He's a part of the Cowboys. Yes, he's
Nigga,
trash.
you're a Broncos fan. I don't want to hear nobody talking about nobody being trash. You got.
And once again, we have more
Seahawks.
playoff wins than you in 10 years than you do.
But you
After
don't.
making it every
But you
year.
don't.
But
You haven't
we
made the
do.
playoffs in 8
Bro,
years.
Mike,
so
we
I don't wanna hear
agreed
it.
that Julius
I don't
Randle
wanna
is
hear it.
trash.
Nigga, we're not talking about Julius Randle.
I don't know.
Dak
why-
Prescott's not. Dak Prescott's not Julius Randle, nigga.
Who is he then?
Julius Randle is fucking. He's Baker Mayfield.
All right,
at the most.
Mike, I have a question for you.
Baker Mayfield won his game. Shit.
You put blame on the defense.
Against
right?
a shitty
Blame-
Eagles team, bro.
Mike,
Eagles are shitty.
Mike, you put blame on the defense, right?
Yes.
And then you put blame on Dak Prescott.
Yes, I literally did.
And why
then y'all cut me off.
Because you said in the beginning of this pod that you said that's not Dak Prescott's fault.
I said I'm not putting it all on Dak. I didn't say I didn't say I was putting 0% on Dak. I said I'm not putting it all on him. I'm putting the majority of it on the defense because they gave up 41 points.
It's also
Multiple
hard-
blown coverages that led to touchdowns. I can count you 4 times. Matter of fact, let me go look at the play-by-play.
Anyone
Let me go look at the scoring summary.
tell you that a defense that is consistently being put on the field because your offense.
They weren't consistently getting put on the field, though. They weren't consistently getting put on the field. Green Bay Packers, the Packers' first drive went 8 minutes, bro. Their first drive went 8 minutes.
So your team is dead tired. Dak throws a pick, and then your defense is right back on the field. That defense is not going to be good, bro.
He didn't throw. It wasn't back to back. He didn't throw a pick back to back. It wasn't like as soon as we got the ball first. He didn't throw a pick then.
On the field for 8 minutes.
Look at the time of possession. Check out the time of possession.
Nigga, that's because of the second half. That's because of the second half, bro. And the Packers still went out and put up how many more points? The Packers still went out and put up 21 more points.
The same way that when a defense is off the field very quickly, an offense gets tired. If an offense is off the field quickly, a defense gets tired. The more coverages get blown, the worse the run.
Nigga, that's not an excuse for blown coverages. That's not an excuse for blown coverages. That's not an excuse for blown coverages. How many times did Gilly got cooked? Like 3 times. He got cooked by Dontavian Wicks on the 20-yard touchdown that put them up. They put them up 20-0. They put them up 20-0. There was like 20 yards in between Jaron, the nearest Cowboys defender, and Romeo Dobbs. That was for a 39-yard gain. The 34 was it 34? No, the 38-yard touchdown when they went on the play fake. That was a blown coverage because they thought they were running, bro.
Sure.
That put them up 41-16.
The sloppier they're gonna be. That's a fact.
Okay, and Mark, thank you. You just mentioned time of possession, bro. The Cowboys were only on the field for 28 minutes. The Packers defense was should have been way more tired than the Cowboys offense.
Why would they be? They got all the momentum. They're having fun up there.
Because they were on the field. They were on the field longer. They were on the field. They were on the field longer. They were on the field longer. They were on the field longer.
They also gave up 32 points. Like, I need you to acknowledge this. They gave up a lot of points.
They gave up 32 points in garbage time. Nigga, it was 48 to 16 with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
If my team is up 27-7, I'm having fun out there on defense. If my team is losing and my quarterback is throwing picks, I'm tired as fuck.
Mike,
nigga,
you said the score was 41-16 when the blown coverage got hit. You don't think
that's what put it up? That's what put it 41-16.
Exactly. Like, you don't think niggas they're chilling? They chilling on y'all ass in a playoff game
because of the defense, bro. Like how can y'all go this whole way and try to? Did any of y'all say anything about the defense? Because I'm the only person who said anything about the defense. What did you say about the defense?
Every time you talked about the defense, we said we agree with you. Every time you talked about the defense, we said we agree.
Okay, and then when I say Dak only played so bad because he was put in bad positions by the defense, like being down 20-0, and he felt like he had to
So
force.
why did
Well,
he
you
have
could
to
You
do the same-
disagree.
You could do the same thing and say that Dak put the defense in bad situations too.
But he didn't. He only put him in a bad position once.
That's what we're
He only put him in a bad
Once?
position one time.
Once?
At least twice.
It was one time. It was
Bare minimum.
one time because of the interception. It was
Bare
one time
minimum.
because of the interception.
Bare
It was
minimum.
one. Nigga, the pick six happened when the Cowboys offense was on the field, not the defense. The defense had nothing to do with that pick six.
All
The defense had nothing to do with the pick
We
six.
could agree to disagree, but
We can, cause whatever, bro. Like I said,
we
bro.
have to move on from the
Bad game, bro. Because y'all's main mission is just shit on the Cowboys, and then when I try to tell you something different, y'all just continue to shit and shit and shit and shit.
I mean, are they proving us wrong? Yes or no, bro? I picked them to win, Mike.
Maybe you should stop picking us to win, because every time we do, we lose. Stop picking us, nigga. Stop picking us to win.
I picked these niggas. I'm disappointed. CD Lamb was I was seeing him dropping the ball, man.
Don't be disappointed, because I told you, I literally expected this to happen. I did not. But did I expect the game to be 48-16 with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter? No. But did I expect us to win? Yes. But would I also have been surprised that we lost? No. Because like I said, the Packers own us, bro. It's been like that for years. They're 10-1 in our last 11 matchups, bro. They own us. And I literally said that, and y'all was not trying to hear. I said that, bro. And it's like y'all weren't trying to hear.
I should have stuck with my pick, bro.
I convinced you. I thought the Cowboys could win a fucking playoff game. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry.
Fucking have to convince me this shit, bro.
Look, but I'll say this. While watching the game, Michael Parsons, he seemed like a bit shaken up after he got his ass pancaked by what's that boy, Zach Thomas, whatever. He was just going back in coverage for the rest of the game after that.
No, he was not.
Michael was the majority of the game. He was going in coverage. He wasn't.
Okay, whose fault is that? Who calls the defense? Dan Quinn, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. That's what else I'm going to talk about. Dan Quinn. I didn't like how he coached that game, but throughout the season, this team has been predicated off of their defense, and he had a bad game. Look, he shitted the bed too. Like, he's a Dallas Cowboy. That's what.
And when I said that, y'all turned it back on Dak. I said that, and y'all turned it back on Dak.
Thing is though, he never even got a chance for real.
Who didn't?
Dan Quinn didn't even.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you why. This game, Dan Quinn didn't get a chance to adjust. You got to remember, first possession. It's a playoff game. Your head coach is a top 10 head coach, right? You have a script that you're gonna move on for your first possession. So you go by the script. Okay, boom. Cowboys too. Y'all have a script. All right, y'all fuck up the script, right? And now you give the Packers leniency where they could be like, hey, our guy who's in his first playoff game ever, and we have an amazing running back. We could go to the run a little more. Boom. He gashes up y'all run game, which is y'all biggest weakness. And then now Dan Quinn is playing with 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He has no choice but to just go all in on something. And then guess what? While he's already in that position, what happens next? Another pick. Boom.
Going all in.
Boom,
going all in. You say going all in. Going all in is not dropping Michael Parsons into an 8-man coverage on 3rd and 9. He's the best pass rusher in the NFL. When you have the best pass rusher in the NFL, you do not drop him in. I don't give a damn how many picks he got. Myles Garrett can have 41 picks in the season. On 3rd and 9 with the game on the line, do you think Kevin Stefanski or whoever that defensive coordinator is I think it's Jim. I don't know who the fuck it is. Do you think Jim Caldwell, Jim Schwartz, whoever it is, bro? Do you think that Jim Schwartz is gonna drop Myles Garrett into coverage on 3rd and 9 with the game on the line? You got the best pass rush in the league, and you drop him into coverage on 3rd and 9, and they still gas you for a 20+ yard game.
Mike, it was such a bad decision. That's why I'm questioning Michael Parsons' health. I said after he got his ass pancake, I'm questioning.
Nigga, that was in like the 3rd quarter. That happened that didn't happen early.
That over already though.
The 3rd and 9 were
Michael Parsons. It was, you said
the 3rd and 9.
And your
the third Mar. The 3rd and 9 where Michael Parsons was dropped into coverage was on the first possession. It was on the first drive of the game. It was not in the 3rd quarter.
Look, Mike, all I know is I'm agreeing with you. You're saying why it wasn't, but I'm saying it's such a bad decision. I'm questioning Micah's health, okay?
Why would you question his health in the first quarter? The nigga was fine in the first quarter.
He kept backing up, and I just see him holding on his chest.
That was in the third quarter. He was in the third quarter when the game was 20.
We are agreeing with each other that Dan Quinn was making questionable decisions, and I'm asking a question.
You're questioning
Michael Hurt because
you're asking the wrong question. You're asking the wrong question. You're asking a question that has nothing to do with the situation. He wasn't even hurt. He wasn't hurt. He wasn't hobbled. He wasn't limping. The nigga was running full speed perfectly. You drop him in the coverage on 3rd and 9.
Micah had
on the first drive.
Micah had one pressure that
come on
game,
now.
And I felt like a lot of it was due to him going back in coverage a lot that game. I don't know why he was going in coverage, and the only thing that would make sense because of how good Michael Parsons is health. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's because Dan Quinn was incompetent Sunday. He got away from.
Sense?
No, you're not, because you're questioning the health of somebody who was perfectly healthy. That doesn't make sense.
All right,
that's just like saying hold on. That's just like saying, oh, Lamar's not running the ball no more. We should question his health. Lamar's perfectly healthy. It doesn't matter if he's running the ball or not. It's the scheme. It's what the offensive coordinator is calling up. Michael Parsons dropping back in coverage because Dan Quinn was retarded. He was stupid.
All right, last thing before we talk about the Eagles game. Yeah, we was on that for a while, bro. I want to talk about
no more Cowboy topic until September 2024, bro. No more Cowboys. Not even. I don't care if we trade up for the first overall pick and get Marvin Harrison Jr. No more Cowboys topics until fucking September, bro. Because y'all be pissing me off.
I want to talk about Jordan Love since Thanksgiving. He's thrown for 2,100 yards, 19 touchdowns, and has 1 interception in the last 8 games. He's averaging 263 yards a game, 2 touchdowns, and 0.12 interceptions. He's not even averaging. He's averaging almost 1/10 of an interception a game in the past.
He has one pick, and I tried to give him credit. Y'all wasn't trying to hear it.
I've been talking about Jordan Love fucking.
Yeah, Nick has for sure.
Yeah, I know you have. I'm talking about just now.
Did I get my whole AFC North predictions right?
Yeah,
I got my whole AFC North predictions right.
Yeah.
I said the Lions were going to win because y'all didn't believe the Lions was going to win. And then I had the Packers 2nd, Vikings 3rd, and the Bears 4th.
I had the Vikings 1, Lions 2, Packers 3, Bears 4.
Yeah. But even then, bro, like Jordan Love is a different animal. And he's doing it with 1st and 2nd year weapons, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Matt LaFleur is a mastermind play caller. He's literally one of the best. I think I don't know if he was on that team with the Falcons in 2016 when they went to Super Bowl. I'm not sure.
No,
he
might have been. That was Kyle Shanahan.
I know. It was Kyle Shanahan, Sean McVay, and 2016.
You might be right. Mike actually might be right. Matt LaFleur was part of that.
Let me see.
Was he the quarterback's coach or something?
He was the assistant offensive coordinator because Kyle Shanahan was the OC. Yes.
Yeah.
So, bro, Dan Quinn, once again, he is getting out-coached by his proteges, by the people that were under him when he was a head coach. And that's why I feel like I was trying to say when you said who when you say you don't respect Mike McCarthy, and I told you if there's somebody you shouldn't respect, it's Dan Quinn. He is currently getting owned by his former employees. He's getting owned by Kyle Shanahan, getting owned by Matt LaFleur. Currently, was Mike McDaniel on that team?
Yeah,
and Mike McDaniel was on that team too. Yeah. So he's getting owned by all 3 of them.
What the fuck?
No
way all those coaches were on
all 3 of those coaches were on his coaching staff, bro. 2016.
You got to remember the Shanahan coaching tree is insane, and that's where it started. It started with Dan Quinn because he was a great defensive coordinator, and the Falcons really needed a offensive coordinator.
They needed a defense. The Falcons needed a defense, so they went and got Dan Quinn. He took him to the Super Bowl, bro. I'm telling you, he will get exposed for being nothing more than a coordinator, bro. If he go take a head coaching job wherever, he will get exposed for being known as an offensive coordinator. Because when he was in Seattle, Legion of Boom. When he was
going back to Seattle.
Now that he's in Dallas, he produced a top 5 defense like 2 of the last 3 years, if not 3 out of 3 years. So
He's going
that's
back
all
to
I'm
Seattle.
saying. And
He's
let him
going
go
back
back
to
to
Seattle?
let him go.
Yeah.
Please let him go. So he can get exposed because he failed us. He failed us Sunday. I don't care what you say. You can put it on Dak. Do whatever the fuck you want. Dan Quinn failed us, bro. But
Let's
it's
talk
okay.
about the Eagles. Those guys failed me. The Eagles lost to the Buccaneers. Mikey was gassing it in the beginning of last episode. I was like, Mike is gassing it, man. Eagles disappointed me, bro. They DBs can't tackle for nothing.
Oh, Mr. Second Team All Pro. Tried to tell you about that fraud. Tried to tell you. Wouldn't listen.
They won in 6 in their last 7 games. And the thing about the Eagles is their coordinators is so bad. Like it's actually like maddening that early on in the game the Eagles went away from the run. Like why are you not running the ball? Like that's literally what got y'all here. Like Jalen Hurts, don't lie to yourself, man. Jalen Hurts is what y'all be gassing Lamar to be. So just run the ball with him. Run the ball with him. You got the crazy offensive line. I don't see why they wasn't doing that. And especially with AJ Brown being out, like what makes you think, hey, AJ Brown is out, let's pass more? Like what type of thinking is that?
Well, Bucks got a good interior defense.
They have a good I tried to tell you that the Bucks have a good defense, bro. They have an elite level defense. You wasn't trying to hear that. I tried to tell you.
They went away from it too early though, because the Eagles, the whole regular season, they were treating third downs like they really second downs, and they was running on third down to like soften up the defense and do it again. This game, they sitting there throwing bombs on third down. They being scared. They going away from what got them there.
But
Like,
I feel like
then you start getting too predictable in the playoffs, bro. You can't really be doing that in the playoffs. You can't be expecting to go on fourth down all the time, bro.
In the beginning of the game, I agree with you at the end of the game, but in the beginning of the game, you see if these teams could stop your best play. If you can't stop my best play, why shouldn't I do it? They didn't try the QB sneak until right before halftime because they were like,
touchdown.
Yeah, because they were like, this is our best chance to see how our best play works against them before halftime, so we can get film on what they're going to do against it. They didn't get film on how they should run their offense until the end of the second quarter. That QB sneak play is so important to them, and they needed to see how the Bucks would counteract that immediately. Jalen Hurts, another guy. I'm gonna say like he looked like he was shaking up a little bit too. It's playoffs. So like that's just how it is.
Everybody's hurting the playoffs.
Yeah,
everybody's hurting the playoffs. Nobody's healthy.
It's really no excuse. It's just it seems like when they started going on that losing streak, that's when they started really getting away from the run and everything like that. When they stopped running the ball, and I feel like that's like their biggest that was their biggest issue.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Jalen Hurts. Obviously, I'm not gonna come out here and be like, oh, he was hurt, blah blah blah. There's something more than what he's telling us with his injuries and everything like that. Yes, there definitely is more than what he's telling us to his injuries, but bro, you can't be doing that. You're supposed to be a top 5 QB in the league, bro, and you playing like this, bro. Like this is unacceptable. Eagles fans, fuck y'all. I really don't fucking care.
Is Jalen Hurts still a top 10? Still a top 10 quarterback after this season?
No.
I'm trying to think.
Wait, you said top 10?
Top 10. He's still a top 10 quarterback.
Top 10.
You got Lamar. You got
Lamar, Josh Allen, Mahomes, right?
Go, bro.
CJ Stroud, Joe Burrow. This is no order. We're just naming 10.
Wait,
CJ Stroud,
is that
Joe
5
Burrow.
or 6?
This is 5. It's 5.
Dak Prescott.
Dak. I'm still saying Justin Herbert.
Yeah, I'll probably.
Jared Goff.
Nah, that's
No, are you seriously not putting Jared Goff in the top 10, bro?
Nah, Jared Goff deserves to be in there, bro.
Jared Goff deserves to be in the top 10. Because when Jared Goff is on, he's on. While he is one of the worst quarterbacks when it comes to being under pressure, he is. But when he has time to stand there in the pocket and analyze, one of the best, bro. He's a top 10 quarterback.
I feel like we could get other names before Jared Goff. Man.
All right, bro. Let me.
What about Stafford?
Yeah, I was gonna say Stafford 100%. What about Trevor?
Stafford over Jared Goff, bro. Trevor, hell no.
No, Trevor or Hurts.
No.
Trevor over Hurts, no.
What about Stafford? I think Stafford's over Hurts.
Tua.
Tua. Yeah,
All right,
yeah. That's
look here. Okay, on NFL.com they have this thing called QB Index. Some dude named Nick Shook does
Brock Purdy.
NFL Q. Yes, he does NFL QB Index, and this is for the end of the regular season. At one, this is going from 1 to. Let me see where Jalen is. From 1 to 13, because that's where Jalen's at, number 13. Lamar 1. Dak Prescott, and this is just regular season, obviously. He's not counting the playoffs.
Yeah.
It goes Lamar 1, Dak Prescott 2, Josh Allen 3, Matthew Stafford 4, then Tua, Jared Goff, Brock Purdy, CJ Stroud, Patrick Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, Jordan Love, and then Joe Flacco. And then you could argue Baker Mayfield, then obviously Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, and then that's when you're really like, okay, this is the end of the list. So by that, with those, he's the 15th best quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
That's what, and what a fall from grace from the Eagles. I don't care. I'm smoking on that Eagle pack all day long.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, my girl calling me. Hold on.
Yeah, what you thought about this game, Nick?
They couldn't tackle anybody, bro. I was like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing, bro? Like, they couldn't make simple fucking tackles that they definitely should have made and could have held them. But yeah, I think they just focused on Mike Evans too much because Mike Evans was not getting no targets at all, and I feel like that's just like what deteriorated it, and they just went to the other weapons and everything like that. Baker Mayfield, you deserve a contract, buddy. You deserve a contract.
I heard you say Mike Evans wasn't getting targets. He was getting targeted a pretty decent amount. He just wasn't catching them. He doesn't have the catches. He had targets. He dropped like 2 deep passes.
Yes,
that was like 30 yards apiece. Yeah, he just dropped them. He burnt the DB and everything.
Yeah, I remember one on the left sideline and one near the right sideline, near the end zone.
Yeah, I mean but I'm saying like they was locking him down and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they was locking him down, and I feel like they just put too much focus on him and everything. Okay, he had 7 targets. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, those 2 drops, those are like would have almost been 100 yards, and he just dropped them.
Yeah,
very uncharacteristic from him, but
and the Eagles got a big problem with their linebackers too, because Cade Otton should not be getting 8 receptions for 89 yards, bro. Okay, he should not, bro. And then fucking they're getting ran on now, like 72 yards from Rachaad White. That was like their whole thing, is like their whole interior, like they're the best running defense in the league.
Yeah, and the whole thing about the Bucs is that they couldn't run the ball.
Yeah. And then you're only gonna run the ball with DeAndre Swift 10 times. Like, what the fuck y'all doing, bro?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Can y'all 2-man this?
Yeah.
I got a deal because I got to get up early in the morning.
All right, Mike.
Let me apologize real quick, fans, listeners. I am so sorry about the rant I went on. When it comes to the Cowboys, bro, it just does something to me.
Oh, hold on. Before you go, who's your picks?
Oh yeah, so
all right. Texans, Ravens first. Who you got?
I got the Ravens.
Okay. Packers, 49ers.
That's what I had to say. Jair Alexander, watch your mouth when you talk about my quarterback, bum. That's all I had to say, bro. You're not elite. You're not him. You're mid. You're not even the top 15 corner. But give me the 49ers. Ayuk and Debo about to have him in hell, bro. Just wait on it.
Bucks, Lions.
Ooh, I like an upset here. Give me the Bucks.
Ooh. All right, and then Chiefs, Bills.
I'm getting tired of seeing both of these teams, but give me the Bills, bro. I like the way they've been playing. They on the heater. Give me the Bills, bro.
Okay.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all later.
All right, peace out, bro.
All right, good night.
All right. Well, didn't he say Jair Alexander last year was a top 5 corner?
Yeah, no, he said that on his first time when he called him a bum though. He said you were a top 5 last year, but now you're a bum. He didn't mention that.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Well, we're talking about the
The Eagles Bucks. I think we done with that game for real.
Yeah, I really don't know if I care about that.
Yeah, the Bills Steelers. It ain't too much to talk about. The Steelers got dominated, bro. I was watching, man. It was pump. It was pump, fumble, interception. I was like, oh yeah, this shit over with, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, we all knew this. We all knew this. Come on.
Yeah, and
If you didn't fucking know it, you don't know fucking football. Steelers did not deserve to be in the playoffs.
yeah, almost, but they make it like they always do. It. Minka Fitzpatrick, man, watching this game, bro. Man, yeah, I almost ranked him too high on that safeties thing. No kizzy, boy. The Texans Browns. This was a great one. CJ Stroud just lit them boys up. CJ Stroud him.
Yeah, he good, bro. He good.
Bro, he what?
Yes, that was fucking mayhem, bro. What he put on them. Also, I think it's just Browns just played fucking shitty. Yeah. I mean that just shows you that like, bro, they was playing shitty ass teams with Joe Flacco, bro, because they dead ass work. I am good, Cal.
I don't even know really though. I just feel like the Texans just came in and had an elite quarterback, bro. CJ Stroud was just taking the top off that defense like he's nothing.
Yeah. When you getting blown out like that, though, bro, like, this is.
It was a close game to start. It got ugly quick when CJ just.
When did Joe Flacco come in? Joe Flacco came in the Rams game. They lost that pretty badly. But he didn't do that bad. And then they played Jacksonville. They beat Jacksonville. Played the Bears. Beat the Bears. Played Houston without CJ Stroud. Beat Houston. Yeah. And then played the Jets, who are the fucking Jets. And then everybody's like, oh, Joe Flacco.
I guess. Joe Flacco is cool, though. Like, little vet quarterback.
Yeah. But I feel like it's just like when you basically are forced to throw the ball so many fucking times, bro. It just like what happened to Dak Prescott, bro. He was forced to throw the ball so many fucking times, because of I don't even want to talk about it right now.
Yeah, prior mistakes.
Yeah, from mistakes and shit like that. Joe Flacco threw fucking 2 pick sixes, bro. He threw 2 pick sixes. He couldn't get nothing going. They couldn't get the run game going, and when they did have the run game going, that's when it was going back and forth. But then you know what? He decides that they just decide that we need to take a command and lead and let Joe Flacco just fucking go all over the place. And then look what happens. There was 2 pick sixes. Doesn't do shit for the rest of the fucking game. Other than that, their defense, Browns defense, they should have played better too. If you're ranked like top 2 defenses in the league this year, the fuck y'all doing? Jeremiah Owusu, bro, he nice, bro.
JOK nice.
He's fucking nice. Bro, I literally saw him like the whole first half when it was like close and everything. I saw him flying all over the fucking field, bro. He's fucking nice, bro.
Yeah. Browns disappointed me for real, man. They disappointed.
After I was just chatting about all that shit.
Yeah, bro. And I told you this game was scaring me, bro. I just knew if the Texans had an elite quarterback, they could win. But I didn't know. I don't know if CJ elite, you know. But hey, I gotta look at him a little different now.
Yeah, definitely. The different light. What other game?
We got the Chiefs Dolphins.
I know it was gonna happen. Dolphins used to warm weather. Bro, you'd be playing the same way, bro. If you went to Kansas City, bro. And I'd be playing like Kansas City against you. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. It's literally nothing you can do.
It's just nothing you could do, bro. They're not used to those acclimates. I mean, honestly, to be honest with you, I wouldn't even. They couldn't really prep for it, bro. Because I was like, it's just an unfortunate event. Chiefs were looking decent. They were gassing them up and shit and saying, "Oh, like this is a different team and everything like that." But Like, bro, I don't know, man. There's clear, obvious drops still and everything like that. They're still dropping the ball and everything like that. Rasheed Rice is obviously fucking disgusting. I like him as a receiver. Other than that, I mean, Pat Mahomes didn't really have to throw the ball that much. Yeah, besides the rest of us dick sucking him again. Dolphins did not play good defense. Obviously, I knew this too because their pass rushers, Bradley Chubb, fucking Jalen Phillips, they were both out. Can't really do nothing about that. Yeah, they didn't have no pressure at all on Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes could just do whatever the fuck he wants to do, and that's how you get to Pat Mahomes is when you pressure him because he has no like reliable. He doesn't have a whole bunch of reliable wide receivers to throw to, and if you get him under pressure, he's gonna run the ball a lot, and then you can do stuff from there.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm telling you, man, that Chiefs offensive line, they're already one of the best, just talent wise, and then they facing against hurt defensive lines, and they whole starting five is healthy. It's gonna be hard to get to Mahomes, man. The Chiefs really could make another Super Bowl run. Like if the Ravens don't make the Super Bowl, it's because I see the Chiefs making it. I think they are second in line in the AFC.
I can see the Chiefs making it, but I can't see them winning it.
It depends who they match up against. If they match up against like the 49ers, for example, I don't know, man. They could beat the 40. They could beat the 49ers, man.
We just have to wait and see.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see, but
I still think it's just Ravens 49ers. I think that's all who's going and everything. This is going to this week. It's gonna be the Chiefs' first Pat Mahomes' first road game in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big one too.
Mm-hmm. That could be a real big game changer, bro. Because he's not gonna be used to the crowd is gonna be really really loud. He's not used to that. You know what I mean? Like he's not used to the crowd being like fucking like crazy and shit and fucking he can't hear nothing. That's gonna affect the wide receivers too because they're all a bunch of bums besides Rasheed Rice. Bill's running defense is okay, so I mean Pacheco could get some clear holes that he could go through and everything like that. Yeah. Besides that, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, Rasheed has been real nice. He had 8 catches for 130 yards and a touchdown. And Travis Kelce, he had like 2 drops, like 2 big drops where he disappointed. Yeah, and the Chiefs' offense still looked decent against a Dolphins defense that it's middle of the pack, I guess, as of right now. It's not like terrible.
It's not crazy.
Yeah, but we're gonna see how the Chiefs act against a better defense this week. Yeah. The next game is the Rams versus Lions. That's the last game.
Remember when I was telling you this is gonna be the best game out of the whole wild card?
Yeah.
What happened? Because every other game was a blowout.
And like going into it, bro, with the story and like how close these teams is, I knew this was gonna be a good one too. I had the Rams winning this game, to be honest.
I told you the Lions, bro.
The end of the game, the play calling was questionable. I mean the officiating.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, you could say that. I mean, obviously, the Detroit. They obviously probably just want them to get their first win out of the playoffs in so many years. Yeah. But go on. What were you saying?
This was the game. This was the only game I didn't catch live. I had to watch the replay on this one. I was kind of half watching it, no cap, but I remember I was just seeing shit, bro, and I was like, that's weird, but it was whatever. The last possession, the Rams didn't touch the ball with like 5 minutes left in the game, and they had timeouts. I feel like that's a bad way to go out because the Lions at the end of the game, they just said YOLO and just ran all over them. And the Lions with that backfield they got, they could do stuff like that, and it's gonna be real fun to see how they match up against the Buccaneers because the Buccaneers front line just kind of stopped the Eagles. So I wonder how the Buccaneers are going to go against the Lions.
Yeah, we we shall see what the hell goes on with that. Yeah, but what I like that out of this game, bro. Yeah,
Puka. Puka.
that's what I was about to say. Puka, he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with in the next few years. He's nice, man. Other than that, Jared Goff performed how he was supposed to perform. He did what he needed to do, and fourth down situations when they're getting when they scored 3 straight touchdowns and everything like that. It was just Rams just couldn't close it out, bro. They didn't. Their defense couldn't close it out against the Lions. It was a good game. It was definitely a good game. Definitely questions for the Lions. Definitely questions for the Rams too. I think the Rams will be back next year. Yeah, Rams are gonna be a force to be reckoned with for a little bit until Stafford decides to hang up the cleats and everything like that, and Aaron Donald. But they got some good stuff going on with their late round draft picks and Kobe Turner and Byron Young and Puka and Kyron Williams too. Kyron Williams is nice too, bro. We gotta see how it all folds out and everything.
Even the way they've been drafting, they got Byron Young this year in the draft and Kobe Turner this year in the draft. They got 2
and Puka.
And Puka. Kyron Williams just recently broke out. I'm starting to wake up about this game now. Matthew Stafford, he still reminds me of 2 years ago. The reason I was a little bit lower on him than the rest of us on the pod. He just throws scares. He throws too many scaries. He throws too many scaries, bro. Like he didn't have any interceptions, but I saw like the DB dropped like 4 of those. Like I don't know why. Maybe the zip on Matthew Stafford passes, DBs just don't be ready to catch it. But he throws a lot of ducks, man.
He's a deep ball passer, bro. He's deep ball passer. He's always been known for his arm talent and everything like that. Like he's an older version of. I would say Josh Allen right now.
Like Josh Allen's like Brett Favre. Yeah. You know what? Was that literally what I was thinking of when I was watching Matthew Stafford? I think I said Josh Allen. I agree with you.
Maybe. Yeah, like he's like the older version of like Josh Allen, like to where like the quarterback running wasn't like obviously crowned nowadays. So
I understand where you're going because I was on Discord watching the game and that's what I said. I was like Matthew Stafford's toughness is like the same way as Josh Allen, because like Josh Allen, he just be like trucking, going straight at defenders. Matthew Stafford, man, he had hurt his finger in that game. He was all messed up. He was still playing through it. He's one of those guys. He got a big arm, and he throws scaries just like Josh Allen, just like Brett Favre. Those guys are gunslingers. They gonna try to zip it in every way they could. Sometimes it's gonna work. Sometimes it's not.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If he had like, obviously, like he could run it if he really wants to and everything like that. He's not as fast and as agile as like Josh Allen, obviously like that. But if like he got drafted nowadays, bro, I think he'd be fucking holy shit. I don't even fucking. He'd be literally like exactly replica of Josh Allen in my opinion if he got drafted like a few years ago or even now.
Mm-hmm. Matthew Stafford is nice. So another thing with Matthew Stafford though is I don't like is whenever he like finds a new receiver, he gets like tunnel vision. Like that's where he starts throwing his scaries. Like when he wants to just force it to Puka, he just threw it in triple coverage at the end zone to Puka. Yeah. Like I understand I mean you want to live and die by Puka. It got you this far. I understand, but like dang, you can't die on it too much, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Let's preview next week's games. The first one we got is the Houston Texans versus the Baltimore Ravens.
I gotta stick with the Ravens because I got to go to the Super Bowl and win it all. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Hopefully it's decently close. by like maybe like a touchdown or something, maybe hopefully, because these wild card games, bro, they were fucking terrible with that shit, bro. There's this multiple score games in every single game almost, besides the Lions Rams game. Other than that, Lamar, it's not you're not gonna see the mistakes that Joe Flacco is making with Lamar, obviously. Lamar is obviously like can get out the pocket really quickly and everything like that, and I feel like that's what the Texans prioritize on with their defense is Will Anderson and Jonathan Grenard or whatever the hell his name is, coming off the edges and pressuring the quarterback. And then yeah, so Josh Allen Lamar Jackson could get out the pocket man quick and everything like that. He's probably gonna be running a lot this game. Texans not used to the elements either. It's probably gonna be cold, decently cold. Yeah. Yeah. Give me the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. On a scale from 1 to 10, how confident are you in your Ravens pick?
Like a 7.
Okay, I'm an 8. I'm an 8 on the Ravens. So the only way I see the Ravens losing is there's only like 2 ways the Ravens lose. Lamar fumbles the game away, or CJ Stroud is just him. After that, there's no way that the Ravens lose to the Texans. The Ravens got their defense is. I think this defense might go on a historic run, like because I got them winning the Super Bowl. So I think this defense might go on a historic run. I think that highly of this defense. And Lamar Jackson, he's a MVP. He's cool. Like
Roquan reminds me of Red Lewis, and Kyle Hamilton reminds me of Ed Reed.
Yeah. Marlon Humphrey, actually, Marlon Humphrey scares me. I did say that. No, 7 out of 10. Marlon Humphrey scares me, dude.
Yeah. Texans don't got that many weapons though, man. They got Dalton Schultz, they got Nico Collins, and then that's about it right now.
Geno Stone be nice too.
Geno Stone nice too, yeah. Marcus Williams nice too.
Yeah.
Jonathan Matabuke or whatever too.
Justin Matabuke.
Justin, yes. I don't know what the hell I said, Jonathan. I was close though.
Yeah.
But he's nice too. He's gonna get off the edge. Larry Tunsil's I think's a little bit banged up from the Browns game.
He is.
So I mean, yeah.
Texans pass catchers though. If like I said, if CJ Stroud does something with these pass catchers against that defense, he's just him. So,
yeah, he's just him. No more questions. No more questions. He's just him. Even if he does, bro, I don't see them making it past the Bills or Chiefs, to be honest with you. At that point, because then they're playing in the frozen tundra over in Buffalo or in Kansas City, and then that's a whole different ball game. And then the fan noise too. CJ's not used to the fan noise too.
But you gotta look at it like this: if they're in the conference finals, it's a 50-50 at that point. Fuck it. At that point, it's a 50-50, bro. Josh Allen could easily go have you a 3 interception game, bro.
Yeah. Like, I feel like if there's any team that the Texans are going to beat right now, it's going to be the Ravens because they have the less experience out of the Bills and the Chiefs. Because the Bills and the Chiefs got a whole bunch of playoff experience right now and everything like that. Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
They also played the Ravens earlier this year, so like they got film to watch on this matchup for both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, the next game is the Buccaneers versus the Lions.
I'm gonna stick with the Lions. I want to go. I don't know, man. Damn. That might gonna be like one of the toughest ones, bro. I ain't gonna count that. That's gonna be like one of the toughest ones, besides Bills Chiefs. I'm gonna go with the Lions. Hold
on, let's talk this game out, bro. I need to get convinced, man. I want to get swayed one way, but I don't want to say it out loud.
All right. Here's my thing: if the Lions, if Jared Goff does his thing and everything like that, and they could just rely on the run game, I think the run game will start to get there and everything like that. If they start running all over them and everything like that, that's when you know the game's over. That's when the game's just gonna be over because let me see what happened last time because they played this season.
I was thinking like, all right, the Buccaneers, they got Antoine Winfield. I think he like the best safety in the league, second best.
All right. So they got blown out 20-6 last time, and Jared Goff had 353 yards, 30 for 44 on completions, and 2 touchdowns. The running game was not there at all. Highest rusher was Craig Reynolds with 10 attempts and 15 yards.
Hey, you talking about the run game, bro? The thing is, though, I do remember that week, Jahmyr Gibbs, and I think both of them. One of them was hurt for sure.
I think David Montgomery got hurt. I think he got hurt during that game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I had both of the running backs on fantasy. Montgomery was hurt, I think, coming into that game. Actually, yeah, that's why Craig had 10. Maybe that was when Gibbs started off slow. That's when Gibbs wasn't playing good yet, and Montgomery got hurt. That's what it was. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah. Jared Goff just can't be scared at the moment, bro. He's just got to do his thing. If he does what he did the last time, they're winning.
I'm scared of Jared Goff.
You're telling me you're more scared of Jared Goff than Baker Mayfield?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's like I'm scared of them on the same level, and what's making my mind think is the Bucks got the better secondary in my opinion, but the Lions, they got the better secondary matchup. I mean, like the Bucks DBs against the Lions wide receivers. I think the Bucks defensive backs win, but the Lions defensive line against the Buccaneers offensive line, I think that's a mismatch almost. But Tristan Wirfs, he's almost the best left tackle in the league. If somebody could take care of Aiden Hutchinson, he's going to be one of the people. Like, because his side is on locks, and then you double Aiden.
Yeah. So,
I mean, that does open up the lane for Elaine McNeil, who been nice, but I don't know, man. I'm kind of getting swayed with the Lions. Look, just I can't have the Bucks making the championship game, can I? If they do it, they do it. Shout out to the Bucks if they do it, but I got the Lions with this game. It's going, yeah.
I have to go with the Lions, bro. Yeah. Because there's no way, bro. If they make it to the NFC Championship, bro, they deserve to be there, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine they win a ring after. Oh, what a story that would fucking be, bro.
Hey, that would be cool. Hey, my Brian Branch agenda is. Hey, man, I was Brian Branch. He had like a flag that game, but hey, he was looking cool to me, man. Looking cool.
He's good. They got CJ Gardner-Johnson back too last year.
Yeah. That's a big thing. And he played very similar to Brian Branch. So it's like you got two of those. This is cool.
Yeah. Kirby Joseph too. He was like he's
Kirby. All right, what's up, Walker?
He's like the enforcer on that team. Like he gonna get you in, get in your face, push you down, type shit. Like he one of those guys.
Yeah.
All right, we don't need to talk about it.
Bro. All right. Last game we got before we end off the episode is the Chiefs versus the Bills.
Did we talk about the Packers? We didn't talk about the Packers 49ers yet either.
Oh yeah, you're right.
All right. We on the Chiefs and Bills.
Yeah, Chiefs Bills.
Third time's a charm. I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Yeah, you said that last time. I got the Chiefs with this game.
Why?
The Bills defensive line is actually like Mike just don't like the Eagles, man. I was watching the last game, bro. The Bills defensive line was getting no push, man. And then that was against the Steelers. And then they're gonna be having to pressure Patrick Mahomes with a way better offensive line. They couldn't even do it against the Steelers with fucking Mason Rudolph. Well, why are they gonna do it against the Chiefs with Mahomes? And the Chiefs defense is amazing. And Josh Allen against an amazing defense, that's scary. I don't think they win on either side of the ball. And the only position that I think the Bills are better than the Chiefs at is wide receiver. I think the Chiefs are all around a better team on every single level than the Bills. I think they got a better quarterback. They got a better offensive line. They got a better tight end. They got a better DBs. They got a better linebackers, better D line, better edge rushers, better running back.
Yeah, I'd say Pacheco better than James Cook.
I mean, they got Stephon Diggs. I mean, cool. We got Travis Kelce though. Y'all don't got that. Like,
Yeah. And their linebackers are all banged up.
yeah, man. It's just they got a better coaching staff, but Andy Reid is better than the whole entire Bills front office.
I guess so. Yeah.
Andy Reid just by himself, man. Like, if the Bills win this, hey, shout out to them because they could win this. They could win this. Josh Allen is probably he's a top 3 quarterback active right now. Like, he could easily be a superstar.
Yeah, he's got to carry the whole team on his back. That's basically what it is. He's got to carry everybody. I don't think the Chiefs are gonna have too crazy opportunities though to like score touchdowns. I think it's gonna be probably kicking a lot of field goals, like they always do now. Have you been seeing like they only score like 1 and 2 touchdowns and then like all the other points are field goals?
I haven't seen that their scores have been low, but I mean their defense is averaging 17 points per game giving up. Why not just play safe with Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, but even then, like they're trying to go to the end zone. They have a bad red zone offense. Those got pretty good red zone defense. We'll see what happens. I'm just gonna go with the Bills. I just think, third time's a charm. They need to do it. They need to do it. This is the time to do it if you're gonna beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. This is definitely time. You got the home field advantage against the Chiefs. You're on a hot streak right now. Time to shine, or this. If they don't beat the Chiefs, something's gonna have to happen in that front office and with the players and everything. Whole defense is getting a lot older too. Jordan Porter's getting old. Micah Hyde's getting old. Von Miller's getting old. Injuries too with Matt Milano and Trey White. I would be more confident if Trey White, Matt Milano was playing. Von Miller was at his form that he was. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Bills.
And like with the Chiefs, man, we be talking about how it's hard for them to build because Patrick Mahomes a bit, I don't want to say overpaid, but he makes a lot of money. Mm-hmm. Man, the Bills actually got overpaid players like Tre'Davious White. He's in there making lots of money, unfortunately not producing. Von Miller, he's sitting there making lots of money, not producing it. The Bills not a just well built team, honestly. They just rely a lot on Josh Allen.
Yeah, I mean, I think with the defensive aspect of it, that is it's names. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Like Micah Hyde and Jordan Porter, I think they're good. They're okay. They're not like what they used to be. What they used to be a couple of years ago, they used to be nice a couple of years ago, but now it's just a whole different breed and everything like that. If I'm them this year in the draft or whatever, I'm drafting. They got good DBs. Teron Johnson, nice. Rasul Douglas is nice. Ben Ford is nice too. I think Ed Oliver is okay. He's doing decent too. What I think what they gotta do is maybe like draft like another safety in this year's draft or draft like a linebacker or something.
I don't know what the Bills.
Greg Russo's nice too. Greg Russo's a nice run stopper too. We'll see what happens with that.
Well, the last game we got is the 49ers versus the Packers. What do you think about that game?
49ers. I think the 49ers are going to win it. It's probably going to be pretty close, though, to be honest with you. I feel like this is where we're going to see a mistake from Jordan Love with all that pressure coming at him, because you're going to have Chase Young, obviously Nick Bosa, and then you got Javon Hargrave and Eric Armstead up the middle, and then you got fucking Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw covering, and then
You got
Tre'Davious Ward.
Randy Gregory's like a rotational piece on the defensive line. I'm like that's for the 6th best edge rusher on your team. Shit, fuck it.
Yeah.
Tre'Davious Ward, like you were saying.
Yeah, Tre'Davious Ward. They're not gonna be able to run all over the 49ers like they did to the Cowboys. It's not happening. Definitely not happening. Yeah, and then you got a whole bunch of younger receivers against a really good secondary. So I don't know.
Yeah, and Mike was actually just objectively wrong when he said Dan Quinn is losing to his former employees. This is Matt LaFleur. This is Kyle Shanahan's former understudy. They're both offensive coordinators, even though they're on the same Falcons team. Mm-hmm. They are on the offensive side of the ball while Dan Quinn is on the defensive side. So their offensive coordinator was teaching their QB coaches, their tight end coaches how to like do stuff. You know what I mean? And Kyle Shanahan, he runs the same scheme as him. You're not going to beat. Not when it's Shanahan, at least. That man he's a dog. He's a dog. Every year, Kyle Shanahan just has the best offensive play calling as of recent history. Mm-hmm. And every defensive coordinator who's on the top of the market just goes to the 49ers because that's like a guaranteed job. All you got to do is not sell on the 49ers with how much talent they got on defense. Like, if you look at it, every year the defensive coordinators on the 49ers, they get head coaching jobs because they usually get the best guys on the market because everybody wants to go coach there. They know it's going to be for like 2 years. They know that's Kyle's job. Hey, that'd be your opportunity to go get you a head job, man. That defense is insane. Yeah, it sounds like I got the 49ers. I'm not even gonna
bro, it's not even I don't even know, bro. Mm-hmm. I feel like we like see these sparks of the Packers, right? And then like all of a sudden it'll just go just go downhill. Can the Packers do it? Definitely. Will they do it? Probably not. I just don't see a world where the Packers win, especially because the 49ers had a week off. They prepped for the game while watching the game against the Cowboys. They prepped for the Packers already during then. They said they was already prepping for them like during halftime.
That's what I was gonna say. They could start prepping during halftime,
yeah, because they knew it was pretty much over already at that point regarding a crazy fucking comeback.
Yeah.
So they're already one step ahead of the Packers of that. And at every position, basically, they're one step ahead of the Packers. So.
Yeah. Or the 49ers are one step ahead of the Packers, yeah. Maybe 2.
Maybe 10, bro. I don't know about it. Maybe 10. Maybe 10.
Yeah. This is the 49ers in the Super Bowl already. Like, who's going to beat them? The Lions got the best chance? Hell no, the Lions not beating the 49ers. I'll say that, man. It'll be the Bucks. It'll be the Bucks, if anything. Lions is not beating the 49ers.
Yeah, hell no, because I'm thinking about it right now. Like they're not running on the 49ers. They're not passing on the 49ers.
Bro, the Lions are not beating the 49ers.
Because once Jared Goff gets pressured, like you were saying, he's bad at pressure situations. And literally that's what the 49ers are built upon is pressure. They're going to pressure you in your face and they're going to fucking fuck you up until you're done.
Yeah, the Lions cannot beat the 49ers. I'm sorry. Maybe the Bucks on some fluke shit. But the Lions, no. Not even on some fluke shit. Oh, that'll be it for this episode, man.
It's the only way.
Yeah. This was a long one. Thank you, anybody, for listening. And have a nice day.
Are you going to merge